managed. It was mismanaged. Let's say that then. Mismanaged from the higher ups, the people who were actually coding and working on the game. You think they wanted to release it the way it was? You think they wanted last gen consoles to have that shitty of an experience? I'll tell you right now, that shitty of an experience doesn't look good on a resume. I had no bugs that made Cyberpunk unplayable at any point. But I know I'm in the minority in that regard. Morning, Logus. New here and would appreciate if anyone can confirm if legendary still drops. Yes, they do drop. You can do it from the captain farm. Anything that drops loot, any enemy that drops loot has a chance at dropping a legendary. And the final chest after the Gauss boss fight has a chance, and any side quest. So the 3 repeatable side quests has a chance of a legendary on completion. But the only chest that you can get it from is the one after Gauss. No, it's not acceptable, but it's the people making the decisions, you know, aka management, who are to blame. Yeah, I only do this farm a little bit, and then I go back to my normal gameplay loop. Basically, I do my normal gameplay loop until I'm about full on inventory, and then I go turn everything in. Just started doing it this way tonight, though. Game fun. I mean, it's gonna be grindy. Yeah, you're gonna be grinding for gear. But yeah, I am really looking forward to the full release of the game, though. Really want to see where they go with the story. I want to explore the world, explore everything, see all the things, do all the things. Yeah, it's not a looter shooter if you're not grinding for loot. I mean, that's what looter shooter is at its core. You're grinding. All right. Have I had many Lego drops from Gauss or Payback? Personally, I haven't had a single Lego from Gauss or Payback, but I've had people in chat say they've gotten them from that. But I have gotten Legos from side quest turn-ins, mainly the Terra Inferno one. No, you beat the demo, like you finished everything in the demo before you're even really able to do this efficiently. We only get a very small snippet of what the game is in this demo, but we have found a gameplay loop that we find enjoyable, or some people find enjoyable. I mean, you got people left and right theory crafting about, oh, this is going to be the best build, that's going to be the best build, but
well,
until we actually get our hands on it.
They're saying the Houndsdog won't give me rations I deserve. Won't give me rations I
find
deserve.
some semblance of
And I'm one of the people where I don't care to have the best build, because the best build could be the most boring fucking gameplay you could ever do, but it's the best, so you got to do it that way.
Who the fuck?
No, I'd rather have fun with what I'm doing.
It's the,
I thought it was funny when the community manager for PCF said, all the lists you have are outdated. I didn't see that, but that's great.
Hey man,
Oh yeah, they're definitely more frequent in world tiers. You can see that right here. So world tier 5, which is our max in the demo, legendary drop rate modifier plus 25%. And if you go all the way to the end, world tier 15, legendary drop rate modifier 300%. But yeah,
won't give me rations I deserve.
Guy's crazy.
not for the war.
You see Goodman? Tell her I am.
always felt the best answer to what's the best build is, well, how do you like to play? Exactly. Is it's going to be different for everyone. It's going to take some tinkering to get through different
They got
expeditions.
some
Yep.
business in Hound's territory.
I think people are
What can you tell me about their leader, this guy?
basing what endgame's going to be like
Preys on the innocent.
off of
His men are
how
loyal
easily we're able to do
because
this
terrified of
when
him.
we
Did you let
outgear
this guy
this
run
by
things
far.
inside your walls?
He's too well
By
fortified
far.
at the bottom of the.
What's up, zombie? Like, we severely outgear
The Hound's
what we're
hideout.
doing now.
Barker will be down here somewhere.
Barely get a common drop at the moment at level 7. I assume they'll basically not drop at all later tiers. I don't know. I hope not. All I know is I'm excited to be a cryogenically frozen mutated badass. Exactly. And this is going to be the longest 11 days I've had to experience in a while. Potato aim. Like, I don't even pick up commons anymore, so. So I probably will come release because the extra scrap. You know? Did I clear up my inventory? I don't remember. Looks like I did not. Whoops. I don't think I reset. That's what I don't think I did. Otherwise, why is all this full? Oh, that's so obnoxious to sit here and have to click on every single piece of gear like this. Really hope they rework this. Full release. Those that farm the demo just want to get it into the Jeep. 30 new side quests in this starter area. What's up, Birdman? It's always good. Always good.
Altered! Bring me that bastard's head!
Yeah, I just started last night I turned off picking up commons and didn't get them that often, and you really don't get anything for it since you're capped on scrap. So
Hope he hasn't forgotten. I remember that voice.
how you doing, Birdman? Might look into increasing the power of my scrap mill. What I'd rather see them do is have a lock feature instead of a dismantle feature,
Thought I'd have a harder time
where we
getting
lock
back
what we
through.
want to keep and then delete
Should be holed
just
up somewhere in
dismantles
here.
everything. Everything that's not locked. Yeah, go ahead, Buddha. I actually want to see that. Thank you.
Wait! Stop! You're an altered. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Why the fuck are you fighting for those fascist assholes?
Outriders always pay what's owed.
Okay.
That soldier will want to see his head for herself.
Just dropping here to provide an answer. The team have been closely monitoring discussions in our Discord channels and on Reddit since the demo launch. Even if they may not weigh in everywhere, they are also privately accessible via DMs for any huge red flags. To provide an answer here, the team have double checked the findings and found the data you are using is outdated. The demo content you've data mined is fairly old compared to what is actually in the main game. While your formula is correct for the most part, there is scaling that you're not yet familiar with, and your maths, therefore, are out of sync. Balancing is super important for us, but it should also be fairly straightforward for us to do via our online backend, as we did with the loot chest and captain abilities. So even if there are specific extreme instances like this in the main game, rectifying them won't take too long, and we will of course be very grateful to anyone who points them out at the time. However, I have to add a note for me personally as someone trying to support a happy and healthy Outriders community. These kind of preemptive alarmist threads and similar legendary weapon leaks are not particularly helpful to the Outriders or any project in gaming. These findings have clearly been data mined from content that was not intended to be shared publicly and for which no context has been provided. In my experience, across many projects, leaks are never helpful or desired by the project team since they create false expectations and result in unwarranted backlash when expectations that were created by leaks are not met. I have seen close friends and teammates permanently hounded off social media because of toxicity spawned by inaccurate leaks. So this is a personal bugbear of mine. You should always be mindful that data mined information is not necessarily accurate or that it provides a complete picture. If there are issues with the demo or game as you have it in front of you, those of course are very important to us, and we would be very grateful to have threads like this regarding the content that is accessible to everyone after we've officially released the content in question. I completely understand wanting to find out more about the game by delving into its files, and if you do it privately or keep it to a closed off space like the Discord theory crafting channel, for example, I genuinely would not be bothered. What troubles me are posts that attempt to spread these kinds of inaccurate findings, leaks, far and wide, in turn to cause unrest in the community. That's not what they're doing. They're clout chasing. They're clout chasing, trying to make a name for themselves. For example, we now have 100 people in this thread all believing the game will be broken and that this needs addressing, even though that may actually not be the case. Never mind the lurkers who read this and moved on. Most of those people will never realize what I've replied here. There are better ways, including contacting us directly to bring dev attention to matters like this. We've already been privately contacted about this matter in particular via more appropriate channels. I know you're just trying to help, but please do bear the above in mind should this kind of situation occur in the future. Yep. Snitches get stitches. Yep. It's all falls under the category of clickbait, trying to make a name for yourself as the one who exposed something. People can never just enjoy what they have. Exactly. This is why we can't have nice things. View chaser, yeah. And see, this is why I had no desire to see the leaks or even discuss them in the channel.
Not enough. You nuts?
Because of stuff like that.
Ground hero kill me faster than the shrapnel will. Don't worry about. Hey.
One, I would be putting my channel at risk for leaked information or inappropriately acquired information. Two, it's not even right information according to the devs. So you're spreading misinformation.
Shira, I'm looking at the epicenter of the explosion.
Yep, I love that
This is where the
post. Thank
collapse
you,
started.
Buddha. Remember the times the only thing we had on new games was a short article in Games Magazine. Yep. That's why for games that are still in development, I don't put a whole lot of stock into upcoming patches or, oh no, they changed this. The game's not out yet. It could change again. It could change 5 more times until the game releases. Also remember the time when we would get those said magazines to get demos like this and play the hell out of them over and over again. Hate it when they don't come over. Unfortunate. Tips and tricks, yeah. And that dev post had just the right amount of snark to remain professional in doing so. All right, now you can kill me. Know what you can trust the savings you get when you use code Drast before checkout with Juju. Need a good, clean caffeine source? Try Juju today. They even have sample packs. Kill me! Shut people down who are leak data hungry in a very professional way. Exactly. But sadly, it won't stop people from doing it. People are always going to be after the next leak. It's the same issue as the 24-hour news cycle. You got to be first to break a story. Gotta be first or else you're last. Yeah, they have been smart. Kill me now. I like information. I don't care about spoilers, so I like data miners. Not saying it's right, but it's where I'm at with it. Hey, to each their own. But my point is, which this developer pointed out perfectly, the data mined information is not always accurate. It could be based off old information. It could be old files they data mined it from. Get to play as gear hungry gods. What else do you need to know? Okay, kill me. What were people's responses to that post? Okay. It started off well, and then it devolved into two users just arguing at brick walls at each other. You know, typical Reddit. Help me. Help me. Yeah, woodpecker. It's a known issue right now, yeah. It started with yesterday's patch. Stand in the fire. Yeah, I'm wondering if it might be something to do with like friends lists, because it seems to be only affecting people who are trying to play with their friends. Doesn't seem to be affecting randos. At this point, it feels more like a beta than a demo. If I get the legendaries, I get the legendaries. I don't strictly farm for legendaries. I'm just passing the time until release, my man. May your pack always be full of legendaries. We hand out the good luck here, though. You should know that. Oh, there you are.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Well, thank you for the follow, Woodpecker. Love the name, by the way. You from New England? It's the Pekka. Actually, I had a friend join me on PS5 last night. We were farming some loot, and he got a piece of gear that said, "Not available in the demo," in big red letters, and couldn't equip it. That was weird.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming
Hero,
drones?
thank you for the follow. From Turkey, but Pekka sounded cooler than Pecker. Fair. Soon people are going to ask other streamers if they have Drasty drops. Yep. Instead of Twitch drops, we're going to have Drast drops. We're taking over. You got the gaze on Twitch Trickster. You're plowing through them, man. That's the first I've even heard of that, Buddha. It's interesting. Hopefully you guys reported it. Don't you run from me. Perfect. I don't see that changing, Cole. Okay, kill me now. I really hope you meant to say guys, or else that's going to be a quick ban. What do you mean arm camo? Not sure what you're talking about. All right. Sorry, I'm French. Gotcha. Green camo on the trigger hand. There's no green camo. Oh, the blighted rounds. Yeah, that's the Technomancer ability. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, that confused me. Sorry. Yeah, it's the blighted rounds for the Technomancer. But the blue color is because it's a legendary gun called the Thunderbird. And it has a glow effect. Later, Joe. Yeah, that's the Thunderbird. That's how it looks normally. That's the migraine. But migraine on my Devastator today. Days ago, Iceberg on my Trickster. Yeah, my Trickster's gotten several icebergs as well. One character I definitely don't want it on. Where'd you go? Is there another breacher? Guess not. No problem, Piero. Sorry for the confusion. After our discussion yesterday about journal articles, I noticed that you get 3 unlocks if you did the prologue on the character, and not if you didn't. They must add these for the real game, as it will kill me if these are missing on other characters. I mean, how long is it really going to take you to do the prologue on every character? No, different legendaries have different effects. Like Barog's gaze is purple. It's got a purple effect. The Airy Master doesn't have any glowing effect. It just looks very Egyptian in its design. Yeah, anything that drops loot brew can drop a legendary. Anything. It just happens to be like the 2 that legendaries I have on this character have a blue effect. Grim Marrow is purple. Has a purple glowing effect. You have the power of the world. Well, then fix all the world's problems then. Also, there's that big storm that humans are wondering about. Yeah, the anomaly storms. I assume these weapons are like anomaly infused weapons, so. Yeah, iceberg doesn't have any kind of storm effect. When it's on your back, it basically looks like a sheet of ice that's in the shape of a gun that has frost fog coming off of it. Let's see. I know Torment and Agony have a kind of a bluish glow to them. Anomaly infused weapons, yeah. See what else is there. Talked about Rorog's Gaze. Golem Limb has a yellowish orange glow to it, almost magma like. Used to play Destiny 2, pre-launch grind. Just can't do it anymore. There. Blighted rounds, Birdman. Blighted rounds. It's all about the blight. Shoot me! Shoot me! Hey, completely understandable, John. I wouldn't do this for every game either. No healing for you. I screwed up. I think everyone who is farming this way puts that themselves at risk of that, John. Myself included. That's why, definitely why I don't play it off stream anymore. Oh, I love the pump shotguns. Absolutely love them. Yep. Pump shotties are always fun. Hey, you might get lucky, Birdman. Can literally three-shot the captain with it. Damn. Just got 3 legendary weapon back to back in a row. Nice. Congrats. What'd you get? Why do you say that? No love. All just because I can't pick between Trickster and Techno. I mean, once you start leveling one, you may decide you not like one. Yeah, do both. Trickster isn't just like Dev, just flashier. One big difference, twisted rounds. Twisted rounds. Well, you may have to retrain your brain then, no love. No, no dots. Twisted rounds aren't dots. Pay us no mind. I just like giving John shit. Payback for all the dad jokes. No segues for you. Trickster to me is a time-space wizard assassin. Yeah. Dev is a brute force AoE tank. Yeah. Dev has good AoE and good survivability. I think Trickster's a little more single target bursty. Is your rogue of a party. You'll pass on the dad jokes. Dad jokes are passed around here pretty heavy. Pretty heavy. CC and AoE. Master, the Migraine, and Voodoo Matchmaker. All good weapons. Migraine would be better if it wasn't bugged, though. My farming. Yes and no. I've added a little bit of the Captain Farm to my gameplay loop. Basically, when I get to this point in my gameplay loop, I basically farm until I'm full, and then I clear, and then restart. Still doing all the missions though. Let's see. How full are we? We're full. Shit. Okay. Okay. I don't know if it'll pull aggro, but the mass generator pulls, like, it's that obelisk looking thing. You raise the mass generator and it pulls all the enemies to it. So that could be what you're looking for. I'm really looking forward to that one. It's the last skill you get as a Devastator, level 22.
Good to see you again.
All right.
You'll be pleased to know
Need to
the
clear a
Hound is
few
the
weapons
scared
just
shitless
on the
of
rare
around here.
chance that we actually get a legendary from these turn-ins.
Oh,
Hope it's carryover. How about the
Won't give you rations I deserve.
progress from the demo? Yeah, everything will carry over to the full release.
I find some semblance
I want to hear the moment our search parties turn up.
your lieutenant.
Tell me,
Sure.
what-
Are you so?
No legendary.
What are you standing there for? Keep moving. Only the dead get the day off. God help you all when I'm gone. Who the fuck is gonna hold this place together? God help you all when I'm gone. Who the fuck is gonna hold this place together? What are you standing there for? Keep moving. Only the dead get the day off.
All right. 96 items.
God help you
Dismantle.
all when I'm gone. Who the fuck is gonna hold this
96.
place together?
The 343 weapon. That's the Thunderbird. That's the main weapon I'm using.
What are you standing there for? Keep moving. Only the dead get the day off.
I think it's the Space Cowboy pistol. Yeah. It's a revolver.
What are you standing there for? Keep moving. Get the day off.
Back to the lobby. Yeah, it definitely is a cool weapon. Thunderbird's among my favorites. Calls down lightning on everything you hit, every bullet. The migraine's all right. I won't be able to give a
Journal.
accurate judging of the migraine until the bug is fixed with it.
Grand Marshal's got us.
Thanks again for getting me.
You need to hear Captain Reiner's
Get to
dead.
shoot Ant-Man sized stores at people. I like it. I like it. Oh yeah, I'm crazy about this game.
Hey, man.
Right, crazy?
Why can't we just get
Need to invent some cryo sleep capsules for us to sleep until April 1st. I would love that,
Outrider,
except
be
I
careful
can't
out there.
do that,
It's bad.
I'll see what I can do. Shira,
unfortunately.
I still got about 30 years of questions. to
Yeah, the
catch up on.
explosion doesn't work
So if
right.
you make it back in one piece, come and ask me.
I scoffed
But I don't
at
promise
that
I'll
joke.
have all the answers.
Ah. Infinite toilet paper. What? Where were you a year ago when the toilet paper crisis was going on?
No man's land.
Okay, boss. Do you see a big
But they call adulting, exactly.
That's where you need to get. The old solar tower. But it's a mess
Meant
out there.
teleport.
Everything's upside down.
Yeah, I noticed.
From what I've been
carving my
told,
way
the
through.
Torment Agony pistols are amazing. And it's one of the two that I don't have yet. And I really want. I work for a toilet paper company, so the orders are booming. I mean, it's a shitty job, but someone's got to do it, right? They're fun. Yep, I still don't have Torment and Agony or the Golem leg. Best make it for support. No, you best make it for how you want to play. Here, catch. I have 16 Legos. All I'm missing is the pistols. I have 151 hours in the game. Yep. I've got over 200 hours, and I'm missing the Golem leg and the Torment and Agony. Two white items. How rare is that? It's almost as rare as two legendaries.
I'm getting major deja vu in this place. Reminds me of that mission in Damascus when we rescued those diplomats.
I had to save your ass from that machete-wielding mob.
More like the time I had to save your sorry ass from that redneck mob storming DC.
Those missions.
I've actually gotten two today, Fusion.
But this shit.
But my record for the longest time without is 5 days.
So what's it all about for you then?
Just trying to live another day. Boss, we're barely holding on.
It sounds like I chose a good day to wake up then.
Whoops. Didn't want it to actually land on him.
Yakum. I'm seeing a lot of dead people.
A lot of people have been in chat have been getting them fusion, so good luck to you.
Shit. Be careful.
Yep.
Yakum.
We don't know what the
Reach
base
solar
drop
tower.
rate of
I'm going in.
legendaries are.
What are you seeing in there?
Some kind of weird
No dev has
electrical
ever
sparks
released
flying
that.
everywhere.
Means you're getting close. This altar, did I not mention? He's a goddamn electro freak.
You mean he lights up light bulbs?
Welcome
More
back.
like flash frying everything for a mile. Look, I know you've always been able to handle yourself, but this son of a bitch is on a whole other level.
As of recently,
So am I. It's not the actual drop rate, then it's not a good example.
And so, Outrider, you've had your first kill. We altered you.
I can't believe it. Outrider, what you just did. I've lost 100 men trying.
don't thank me yet. You still got a war to win.
Not sure anyone's winning this goddamn war. But there's something even more important you might be able to do. Come see me in my bunker.
Good to see you again.
What you see?
Should we think what we deserve? I swear. Instead.
I find some semblance of
I don't believe you.
You gave an example of the drop rate. Yeah.
It's the leak.
I want to hear the moment or search for it.
Won't give you rations I deserve. I swear. Come on. Won't give you rations I deserve.
Seems like there's more.
Other vendors are complaining I'm
Come, see what
RNG at
wonders
its
I have
finest.
for
Random number generation can never be truly calculated because there's an infinite amount of numbers possible in said
Not
loop
much of
pool.
an
You just have to get lucky.
It was about just who's ordered.
Actually, yeah, we've gotten 2 legendaries tonight. Unfortunately, they were both migraines.
Hey, Shira. I got some business in Hound's territory. What can you tell me about their leader, this guy Barker?
He fights dirty, preys on the innocent. His men are loyal because they're terrified
See,
of
that's
him.
why I don't make
You let this
assumptions
guy run
about
things inside your walls.
things like that.
He's too
I'm bad at
well
math, so
fortified.
I don't even put it out there. It's better to be thought a fool than to open one's mouth and remove all doubt.
The Hound's hideout. Barker will be down here somewhere.
little too high. And that would be me, Buddha.